Hey, good afternoon, fam. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday to everybody and happy Mother's Day. Listen, so today's topic, right, derives from a conversation I was having with a young lady on Facebook yesterday. I'm part of this group chat, right? And she was on there, right? But somebody had posted how can they get rid of their 30-year mortgage sooner, right? And then right underneath there, a gentleman posted, you can use your life insurance, right, to pay off your house sooner. And then this young lady I'm talking about immediately responding back, yes, you can, right? But that could eat away at your total life insurance, right? That your family may end up not having any life insurance later by you using you pulling money from your cash value to pay off your mortgage. And that is what I want to talk about today because there is a lot of misinformation out there, right? And this is why people get confused with life insurance, to be honest with you, because I think a lot of people, let's put it this way, most agents don't even last long enough in the business anyway, so people are getting bad information. People don't have the right information, right? So they don't really understand how life insurance works. So they kind of frown upon life insurance, right? And then you have certain people who are out there who are not even licensed, giving you advice as to life insurance. And sometimes that advice is not the greatest advice. And let me tell you something, it's also defeating too, because these policies is probably the best investment that you will ever have. And it's not just an opinion, right? But when you break down the benefits of these plans, these policies, and what the IRS allow you to do with these plans, it is the best investment that you can possibly have for yourself. So what I want to do today is go over that narrative as to if you pull the money out, it will eat up your death benefit, which is 100% incorrect. Okay, I want to go over that and break down how these plans work. So hopefully some people can have clarity, as to how this plan works, and maybe the light bulb will go on. Maybe if you're out there and you don't have a policy such as this, you may want to go ahead and get one. Okay, after this video today, if you're interested in learning more, please message me. Also, if you are in the DMV, please come on out to my lunch and learn. We are only accepting 50 people this time. Okay, so we will be closing registration real soon. But let me go ahead and get started with this, right? Your life insurance has two sides to it. Your cash value life insurance, what I mean, not term, okay? Your cash value life insurance, specifically we're gonna go over the index universal life, okay? Which is what I've done for the past 15 years. Over 98% of my clients are IUL clients. So I am well versed with this particular product. I know I works in and out. Okay, let me go over this with you guys. There's two sides to your life insurance policy. Okay, there is your DB, which is what we call death benefit. That's your life insurance itself. Okay, then underneath that life insurance, or inside that life insurance, right, you have what's called CV, which is cash value. Okay, so what's the cash value? A portion of what you pay every month. Let's say you pay $500 a month. Okay, and let's say your policy is $500,000, and let's say you have a good rating. Okay, out of that $500, let's say $210 is the cost of insurance. Okay, $290 now will to go into your cash value every single month, and will start to accumulate, funds that you can use later on over time, right? Now, to go over what the young lady was talking about, you could eat up your life insurance if you withdraw money from your life insurance to pay, or a debt, or to invest or something, or whatever you want to use for, right? Let's go over a breakdown, because I think she might need a full understanding of exactly how this works. Okay, technically speaking, she's 100% wrong, but I think she also did mention that it will lower your death benefit. So in that aspect, she's right, but also not right. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. Let's say this person had this policy from the age of 30 years old, right? Let's say it's a $500,000 life insurance policy, okay? $500,000 life insurance policy, okay? And they opened it at age 30, correct? Okay. Now, this person is paying, let's say, for example, let's use a number. Let's say $500 a month. We're just gonna play around with these numbers, right? It's not 100% accurate, right? So from the age of 30, you've been paying $500 a month, right? And let's say now this individual at the age of 45 years old. You know what? Let's change that. Let's give it some time. Let's give it time, okay? Let's say at the age of 50, okay? That's 20 years later, right? Let's say the person bought that house at the age of 30. The same time they opened up a policy for $500,000, which let's say the loan amount for the house was $500,000. They want to make sure, God forbid, something happens to them, the family can pay the house off. So they got insurance, to cover the same amount, right? $500,000, they got it at 30. They pay $500 a month premium, right? And they invest that all the way to the age of 50, okay? Now, we're going to assume it's a 30-year loan, okay? They've already invested into a life insurance now for, let's say, a total of 20 years, right? And they say, you know what? I'm tired of seeing this mortgage payment. How can I pay this off sooner? Now, let's say by the time they're 50, they're paying $500 a month plus, let's say, about 6 to 8% interest on it, right? Let's say by the age of 50, inside their policy, let's say they have a good, let's say $250,000 in their cash. Okay? All right? Now, that person say, I got money in here. Okay? I can take out the balance of what I owe for my house. Okay? And pay off the house. Now, this person decides to take out, let's say they owe, let's say the balance of the house is $200,000. So they took out $200,000 from their policy. Okay? From their cash value side of the policy. That leaves $50,000. Right? In their cash value, right? Now, let's say something unplanned happened and this person died immediately 1 year after, age 51. Correct? Okay, perfect. Now, that person now family, this person died. Okay? Now, when they die now, they've already taken out $200,000 from their cash value. Okay? There's a balance of $50K that's left still inside their cash value. Okay? Now, what happens is the family will now get the $50K that's left in there plus the $500,000 for a total of $550,000. It's how much now goes to the family. Because you're not withdrawing money from the death benefit, you're withdrawing money from the cash value. You can never withdraw money from the death benefit unless somebody dies. Or unless your policy has what's called a living benefit and you access it for, let's say, a chronic illness or critical illness or terminal illness. That's the only way you ever be able to access money from the death benefit. But when you're withdrawing money from your policy, it's coming from the cash value. Now, remember I mentioned earlier that she's a little bit right, but she's also not all the way right. Correct? I'm going to show you why I said that. If the policy was $500,000 that you used to open it, okay, at the age of 30, right? 30 years old, okay? Now, you get down here to age 50, okay? You have $200,000 in here. I'm sorry, it was 250. You have $250,000 in here cash. Well, essentially, your total death benefit now, the value of your policy now is now $750,000 because the amount that's in the cash plus your death benefit, okay, is now $750,000. Okay, now this is and this has to be structured properly because there's something called level and there's something called increasing. We're talking about increasing now. If you structure your policy as increasing, whatever you have in your cash value will always get added to your death benefit. So with her scenario, okay, she's technically right, but not all the way right. Because again, what happens is now, if you end up taking out $200,000 to pay your mortgage off, right? Pay off, right? Mortgage. Okay? You now have a total death benefit of $550,000. So I'm hoping this is what she's talking about. But outside of that, there is no way that a person will pass away after taking money from their cash value and the family would not get a death proceed. Because the only thing that you are ever accessing while you're alive is your cash value. You will never be able to access your death benefit unless you pass away or unless your policy has something called living benefits and you access that for cash. Okay? And even with that, once you pass away, your family still get the remainder death proceeds. So I hope this helps somebody today. Again, if you guys have any questions, please inbox me. Let's talk about this because a lot of bad information out there about insurance. And this product, I'm telling you right now, is the best thing out there. It refers to long-term planning. It solves every problem. It solves the problem of if you pass away too soon, death benefit. If you fall sick, living benefit. But ultimately, if none of those things happen and God bless you with a long life and now you hit retirement or you want to pay off a mortgage or a debt, whatever, you can start to pull money from your cash value. This is the best part. And all of this are tax-free. This is the best thing that you can have and do for yourself. Thank you guys so much. I look forward to speaking to you soon. And again, if you guys are interested in coming to my lunch and learn, please inbox me. I will send you an invite. Come out and get educated. This is the best thing for you. Talk to you soon.